New details about the suspect wanted in last week's acid attack.
HPD identified the suspect as 34-year-old Marquis Johnson. Dylan Ancheta spoke to people who know him and joins us now with what they shared. Dylan.
When HPD released a photo of Johnson Thursday night, his friends and longtime acquaintances were shocked and said something like this was completely out of character.
Seemed kind-hearted. He was soft-spoken, friendly, chipper, and very polite.
Samuel Pastor Braden met Johnson about a decade ago through a language club. He described him as a creative person who was into fashion, dance, and is multilingual. When you saw his face plastered as the suspect, what went through your mind?
The first thing I thought is it must not even be him. He's the last person I would imagine lashing out at someone else in violence. Again, he seemed like such a gentle and kind man.
HPD says Johnson is wanted as the suspect in the acid attack 1 week ago in Chinatown that left a 30-year-old victim with severe burns. Police said testing confirmed sulfuric acid was used and earlier this week shared surveillance images and a sketch of the suspect.
When I saw that, I just stared at the picture for like 5 minutes and I thought to myself, this can't be him. This is the wrong guy. Leilani
Neal, who now lives in San Francisco, met Johnson in a ballet class in Honolulu several years ago. She too described him as a kind, genuine, artistic person who she was glad to know.
And everything that's been accused towards him doesn't seem right based upon how I've known him and how he's came off to me. So I hope it's not him.
Due to the ongoing investigation, HPD did not explain how they determined that Johnson was the suspect, but say he is considered armed and dangerous.
We know that a lot of stuff comes out over time, and I hope that everybody just kind of gives it some time to hash itself out. I think there's going to be a lot more to this story that we realize.
Friends said Johnson was the victim of a beating and violent crimes in the past, and they believe that could have impacted his mental health. Court documents also showed he was named as a plaintiff in a lawsuit against the city for an alleged case of police brutality.
What we're saying is that, listen, we just want the real story to come out and for him to get fair representation, because as we know, here in the state, we've seen many situations where things seemed one way at one point, and over time we realized it was something else. So give it some time.
It's horrific to imagine the consequences that the victim has to go through physically and psychologically, possibly for the rest of their life.
Now, those we spoke with today also made it clear it is a horrific situation for the victim as well, and they are hoping for the best for him. Anyone who knows Johnson's whereabouts is asked to contact Honolulu Police. Dylan Ancheta, Hawaii News Now.